Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Unbearably Bullish podcast, the official podcast of the Bull You Can't Bear. I am your host, Donald Johns. This is the movement, strong markets, stronger mindset, unlimited opportunity. And whether you're joining us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Audible, iHeartRadio, Pandora, or Pocket Cast, I want to thank you for being here and for being a part of this incredible community. Every view, every download, every comment, every share, and every subscription helps us grow this movement, and I truly appreciate your support. Yesterday, on Sunday Reset, we reflected on the week behind us, reset our mindset, and prepared for the opportunities ahead. Well, today is different. Today isn't about preparing. Today is about moving. Today is about taking action, because eventually the waiting has to stop. One of the most expensive words. I want you to think about one word: someday. It's a word we all use. Someday I'll start my business. Someday I'll write that book. Someday I'll make that investment. Someday I'll get healthy. Someday I'll chase that dream. But here's the problem. Someday doesn't exist on the calendar. Monday exists. Tuesday exists. Today exists. But someday, it's simply a promise we make ourselves that often never gets fulfilled. Years pass. Opportunities disappear. Dreams, they quietly fade. Not because people aren't capable, but because they continue waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is a myth. Here's something I've learned throughout my career and throughout my life. There is no perfect moment. There is no perfect market. There is no perfect business. There is no perfect investment. There is no perfect opportunity. There is only the decision to begin. Successful people don't wait until every answer is known. They gather information. They prepare. They manage risk. Then they take action, because progress belongs to people willing to move forward despite uncertainty. Now, fear has a very polite voice. Fear is fascinating. It rarely sounds dramatic. It rarely says, "I'm afraid." Instead, fear whispers things like, "I'll wait. I need a little more experience. I need another certification. I'll start after vacation. I'll begin next month. I'll wait until things settle down." Those thoughts sound responsible, and sometimes they are, but many times they're simply fear wearing a business suit. There comes a point where preparation must give way to execution, because if all we ever do is prepare, we never actually live the life we're preparing for. Action creates confidence. One of the biggest misconceptions people have is believing confidence comes first. I disagree. Confidence follows action. Think about your own experiences. The first presentation, the first client meeting, the first investment, the first business, the first podcast. I just did it recently. The first video. They're uncomfortable. They're supposed to be. But after you take that first step, something changes. You realize, I can do this. Confidence isn't found. It's built one decision at a time, one conversation at a time, and one challenge at a time. Every day has an opportunity cost. Now, let me challenge you with a different perspective. Every day you delay, there is an opportunity cost. Someone else starts the company. Someone else launches the product. Someone else earns the promotion. Someone else signs the client. Someone else builds the relationship. Someone else takes the opportunity that could have been yours. Life, it keeps moving. Markets, keep moving. Technology, it keeps moving. The question isn't whether the world is moving. The question is, are you? Your future self. Let's talk about that. I'm going to close your eyes for just a second. Imagine yourself 1 year from today. What does your life look like? Who have you become? What goals have you accomplished? Now ask yourself this. Will that future version of you thank today's version for taking action or wish you had stopped waiting? That answer depends on what you choose to do after this episode ends. Let's do the Bold Charge Challenge. And every Monday, we finish with a challenge. Here's yours. Within the next 24 hours, take one action you've been postponing. Just one. Make the phone call. I've made thousands of phone calls in my career. Send the email. Start the workout. I recently started a few months ago. Feels phenomenal. Register the business, record your first video, read the first chapter, apply for the opportunity. Reconnect with somebody that you've been meaning to call. Do something that your future self will thank you for, not tomorrow, today, because movement creates momentum. Momentum creates confidence. And as we always say, confidence creates opportunity. Now, in closing, as we wrap up today's episode, I want you to remember this. The biggest risk in life isn't making a mistake. We all make them. The biggest risk is allowing fear to convince you to never begin. Your dreams, they deserve action. Your goals deserve effort. Your future deserves your best. So stop waiting for someday. Start building today, because every extraordinary journey begins with one ordinary decision, the decision to begin. I want to take a minute and thank each and every one of you for spending part of your Monday with me. If this episode inspired you, challenged you, or helped shift your perspective, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe, leave a review, and share it with somebody who needs to hear this message today. Together, we're building a community focused on growth, leadership, business, investing, entrepreneurship, and lifelong learning. I am grateful that you're a part of it. Coming up tomorrow, I would like you to join me for another edition of Taco Tuesday, where we continue making investing easier to understand, one bite at a time. I love Taco Tuesday. Tomorrow's feature on the menu, we're going to talk about mutual funds. We'll cover what is a mutual fund, how does a mutual fund work, actively managed versus passively managed mutual funds, understanding diversification and professional management, common fees and expenses investors should know about, how mutual funds compare to ETFs. We talked about that last week, and what questions every investor should ask before investing. Always ask questions. Whether you're just beginning your investment journey or looking to strengthen your financial knowledge, Taco Tuesday, it's designed to make complex topics simple, engaging, and educational. So grab your favorite taco, join the conversation, and we'll see you tomorrow for another episode of Unbearably Bullish Taco Tuesday. I am Donald Johns. This is the bull you can't bear right here. This is the movement, strong market, stronger mindset, unlimited opportunity. Have an incredible Monday. Have a productive, successful, and profitable week. And until next time, always stay unbearably bullish. We love all of you. We appreciate all the support, and have a wonderful week. Bye-bye now.